Yes. The answer to the question in the title of the video is yes. That is my opinion. Now, do I think that's going to happen? No. I don't think it's going to happen. But let me explain to you why I think that President Obama should be impeached. Now, let me just also preface this with, so that people don't think it's, oh, he's racist because he wants to impeach a black president, or, oh, he's just a super hardcore Republican, wants to get rid of the Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat either. I would consider myself a libertarian. But anyway, let me just say that I would have impeached George W. Bush as well as Bill Clinton, and probably many, many, many other presidents. But I wasn't alive during their presidency, so I don't know for sure. But anyway, let me tell you why. First of all, this is even brought up. My good friend Steve, he was talking how at the Oregon State University campus today, there was people out there like petitioning to impeach Obama or something like that, and we were talking about it. And for those of you that don't know, I'm an ardent Ron Paul supporter because he's the man. And I think that one of the major reasons that President Obama should be impeached is because and a lot of people won't even know this. They'll be like, oh, why would you impeach Obama? Because, for instance, one thing that he has done is he has bombed Libya, as well as many other countries. I'm not going to list them all for you. You can just look it up for yourself. Don't just trust anything I say. Research it and figure it out for yourself. But he has bombed Libya without the congressional approval, meaning that he didn't go and ask Congress whether he could do it or not. He just did it on his own. Not only did he not ask for Congress if they agreed with him, but he didn't get their congressional declaration of war, which is constituted, and by that I mean the Constitution is the law of the land. It's what they swear on oath to defend and protect. They don't swear on oath to defend and protect the country. If you listen to the oath of office that the president takes, he doesn't defend the country. He says he'll defend the Constitution of the United States of America from enemies both foreign and domestic. Constitution's a big deal. It's a great document. You should read it. Now, with that said, he breaks the law and Constitution by going to war on his own. That's like kingship. That's tyranny, is what that is. That's saying, yeah, I control the army. I do what I want. That's the whole reason. That's one of the biggest reason that we have a Congress. Their strongest power is the war power. That they're the ones that vote and decide. Because going to war is a huge deal. So that it needs congressional approval. I'm not going to go too deep into that. But pretty much, President Obama has declared wars on his own. Well, actually, he hasn't declared wars. He conducts secret wars, unconstitutional, illegal, immoral wars, under the guise of national defense or humanitarianism. But that's not true. Let's see, what else has he done? He's assassinated American citizens. Yeah, he has ordered the assassination of American citizens, which totally takes away the right of every American to trial, a right to a trial with a jury of our peers. Does that sound familiar? That's in the Constitution, it's in the Bill of Rights. He totally strips that away. He's like, yeah, I'm the president. I can kill American citizens. I think he's killed something like he's assassinated 4 American citizens since he's been president. One of them, probably the most notorious of all those, was Anwar al-Awlaki, who they say was Al-Qaeda and he had to do with September 11th. Although there's no evidence, there was never a trial. He's an American citizen, and not only did we assassinate him, but the way we went about it, it was a drone airstrike. He was in the house, and we blew up the entire house, meaning we killed 4 or 5 other people who were totally innocent, had nothing to do with it, at the same time. But we're like, oh, well, as long as we kill this guy, who we think is probably bad, then, the ends justify the means. And among them was another American citizen in that house that we know for sure. His 16-year-old son, 16-year-old who has done nothing, committed no crime. We kill him and we justify it by saying, oh, well, President Obama, he said it was okay. If that can't impeach you, then I don't know what should. And we could keep going with Obama healthcare, which is totally a socialist program, totally unconstitutional. There's no authority in the Constitution to give the president the authority to do that. And for those of you that don't know, the premise of the Constitution is a document. You should read it. It's not even that long. It's really quick to read, actually. It's a document that pretty much limits the power of the government. It says anything, and I think it's the 10th Amendment in the Bill of Rights, says that anything that is not strictly given and spoken in the Constitution for the government to be able to do, then they don't have the authority to do it. It's not a document that says what the government can do or can't do. Sorry, it's not a document that says what the government can't do. It's a document that says what the government can do, which makes the list extremely small. It says they can do these things, and if it doesn't say that they can do it, it means that they can't, that they have no authority. And the 10th Amendment says that therefore the authority goes to the states. That's why we're the United States of America. Each state has its own laws, that they're the ones who are supposed to dictate and decide what the laws of their state will be, unless the Constitution tells the federal government they can do it. Which, all of these things I previously mentioned, the Constitution does not give Obama the authority to do, nor did it give George W. Bush the authority to mandate torture on people, which I think he should have been impeached for, or go to war against Iraq without a declaration of war, or even Afghanistan or whatever. We haven't declared war since December 8th, 1941, after Pearl Harbor, just FYI, even though we've been engaged in Vietnam, Korea, Iraq twice, probably soon to be Iran, unfortunately, Afghanistan, Vietnam, if I didn't already say that. None of these wars have been declared, meaning they're all illegal and wrong and immoral, and usually based on lies. Look it up for yourself. It's not like I'm just conspiratorial. These things are documented, and it's just people don't care. And they're like, oh, well, you know, as long as people don't care, we can just keep doing whatever we want. Well, guess what, people? I care. All right? This is so evil and bad that, I mean, I don't know how to stop it, aside from faith in the Lord, that he'll make all things new. But I'm going to do everything I can. At least I got to let people know. So anyway, that's why Obama should be impeached. Sorry for making that long-winded, so I'm just going to end the video now. So until next time, peace.